allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Khan?
Here.
Trustee Minks?
Here.
Trustee Shiva? Here. Trustee Phil?
Here.
Trustee Travis?
Here.
Trustee Whitko?
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. I need approval of our minutes from our regular meeting on February 14th.
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of February 14th, 2023.
I second that.
Motion made by Trustee Minks, seconded by Trustee Khan for the regular meeting minutes of February 14th, 2023. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Trustee Whitko, thank you for sitting in for me that night. I appreciate it. Special reports, there are none. Public hearings, there are none. Plan Commission reports, there are none. Residents' comments on agenda items only? None. President's report, just a few items of business here. I do want to mention two things here as soon as I can separate these two pages. First, it's the last day of February, so celebrate National Restaurant Month in February. It's pretty much almost over. Tonight is the last night to dine in Morton Grove for this contest. Just want to remind everybody you can enter, submit a photo of you, your friends, and your family dining at a Morton Grove restaurant, and then get receipts from a Morton Grove restaurant totaling at least $25. Entries are due by March 9th, so there is time for that. Dine-in, takeout, and delivery are all eligible. Visit Village Hall to submit receipts and printed photos, or go to www.mortongroveiL.org//dinemg, DINEMG, to submit all digital photos. And again, the winning entries will be announced at the March 14th Village Board meeting, maximum of one winner per household. I do want to mention we're excited about the new train developments that are happening down by the train station. In 2023, the village will construct a public plaza at Lincoln and Ferris Avenues. Community members can leave a lasting legacy through the purchase of a commemorative brick. They're $125. These will be installed in the plaza. At this time, all three of the benches have been taken. Commemorative bricks are a wonderful way to honor a loved one, living or deceased, a veteran, neighbor, friend, family, or any local organization. For more information, just go to our website. Applications will be taken until March 15th, 2023. Commemorative items will be reserved on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you can spread the word out there, we would appreciate that, as I think they're going to go fast, and I think it's going to be a great addition to the train area. Other than that, I have no further report. Clerk's report?
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Staff reports, Village Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do have two items under my report. I have a second reading for Ordinance 2303. I'm proud to bring, and staff is proud to bring before this board with the support of our commissions, an ordinance approving and authorizing the execution of an economic incentive and tax increment allocation financing development agreement by and between the Village of Morton Grove, Illinois, MHDC SLF LLC, and Metropolitan Housing Development Corporation in regard to certain real estate located in the Lincoln-Lehigh redevelopment area and the expenditure of funds from the Lincoln Ferris TIF Increment Financing District Fund. This was had a first introduction on February 14th, and this is to approve the aforementioned in the title Economic Development Agreement. This agreement brings forth a very nice and well-designed project at 8500 and 8550 Lehigh Avenue. These properties have been vacant for some time, and now we have an opportunity to put on here a mixed-use development that includes 24 residential units, including 6 affordable units as determined by the Illinois Housing Development Authority, a coffee shop, a microbrewery, a private banquet room, a restaurant, and a cafe bar. That includes the development. This would be a transition of village property to the owner for $1 million, subject to a note and mortgage for full purchase price to be held by the village. The owner and developer will develop, construct, and operate and maintain the development as approved pursuant to Ordinance 2203, which went before this board, obviously, at that ordinance time. Upon completion of the development, including the affordable housing units, the village will reimburse the owner and the developer for up to $1.8 million in TIF-eligible expenses. We would appreciate your support for this, and I think you're well aware of this project as it went through our procedural processes and also during just general discussions. So we would like to have a motion if you could do that.
We need a motion to approve ordinance 23-03 as presented by Village Administrator Shawinski.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Thill, seconded by trustee Minks. Any discussion, questions, clarification? I do want to just make one comment, Ralph. I know we have done this in the past as far as the village holding a mortgage and a note. That is a common procedure throughout many municipalities. So I just want to make sure that people understand we've done this before to some very highly successful results. So I have full faith that this will be just as successful as our previous dealings with some other businesses in a similar fashion. I have no other comments. Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Sheba. Aye. Trustee Thill.
Aye.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee Whitko.
Aye.
Ordinance 23-03 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to say thank you to Corporation Counsel and Zoe Hydorn for bringing this forward, and to the developer who's sitting here, Greg Steck. We've had a great partnership along the way. How many variations have we gone through? 14 or 15? It was a real process to make this thing fit, make it appropriate, and also have it appropriate for the community and for the developer. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, Greg, we look forward to working with you, and we're excited. It's finally happening. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Have another exciting opportunity for the village here. This is a resolution this time, introduced this evening, authorizing and approving a professional services agreement between FGM Architects Incorporated and the Village of Morton Grove for a design study services for a combined Morton Grove Village Hall and police station complex. We, as the board knows, and most of the community, if not all the community, knows that the village has interest in determining the feasibility of using 6201 Dempster Street, the current Fifth Third Bank, as a future village hall. The current village hall that we're in today, portions of that building this building were built in 1890s. Much of it is in decay. Much of it is difficult to maintain. Much of it is hard to sustain, and certainly does not meet the contemporary needs of a municipal facility. This facility was previously a grade school and was transitioned in 1980 to be a temporary village hall and police station. That was temporary. I said that clearly, I think, and that was 1980. We've been patient. The police department is living in a situation and doing a fabulous job for us in outfitted areas and their accommodations in the facility that are woefully insufficient for their needs. We all know this. We all think this is the great place to move forward. We've done some interviews. We've conducted some studies, and we think FGM is the architect to move us forward with the design study services, and we would appreciate your support for this. The initial expenditure is $48,400, and we would use those funds to start the study, and we're asking that the full $60,000, which is in the budget, be allowed for various studies, opportunities to understand the condition of that building, and would appreciate your support for this. So if a motion could be done, we would appreciate it.
We need a motion for Resolution 23-15 as presented by Village Administrator Shawinski.
I'll move that we approve Resolution 23-15.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Whitko, seconded by trustee Travis. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none, clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Sheba. Trustee Thill.
About time. Aye.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee Whitko.
Aye.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Resolution 23-15 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your support. We will bring you a good product, and it's the end of my report.
Thank you, Ralph. Corporation Counsel. Report by trustees. Trustee Khan.
No report, Your Honor.
Trustee Minks.
No report.
Trustee Sheba. Trustee Thill.
No official report, but I have been handed something that is close to my heart, and I thought I'd read about it. It's the 50/50 tree program. Morton Grove is once again offering residents an opportunity to participate in the village's 50/50 tree planting program, which allows residents to choose from an available list the type of tree to be planted in their parkway by paying 50% of the cost. This year, the cost for the resident is $60 per tree. To take part, visit the village's website or come to the village hall for the application. The application deadline for this program is April 1st, 2023. End of my report.
Thank you, Trustee Thill. Trustee Travis?
Thank you, Your Honor. The Morton Grove Police and Fire Departments are seeking citizens, police and fire academy participants for 2023. This is the first year the fire department will be joining the academy. This free 12-week program gives residents a working knowledge of the department's operations, law enforcement, firefighting, and emergency medical services. The academy will be held on Tuesdays, March 7th through May 23rd, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Morton Grove Village Hall, 6101 Capulina Avenue. Visit the village website or contact the police department community liaison officers at 847-470-5200 to apply. Classes are limited to 20 students, so sign up today. That is the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Travis. Trustee Whitco? Thank you. Any other business brought before the board tonight? Hearing none. Presentations of warrants, Trustee Khan.
Sure. I'd like to present a warrant register for the month of February 28, 2023 in the amount of $306,264.10. And I move to approve the warrant register as presented tonight.
Motion is made by Trustee Khan, seconded by Trustee Minks. Any discussion, questions, clarification? Hearing none. Clerk, please call the vote.
Trustee Sheba? Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee Whitko? Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
The warrants pass as presented 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Residents' comments. We have one person that has signed up, Rudolph Vilk. You can come on down, Mr. Vilk, but before you do so, I want to address the board and our residents. I want to make a few remarks. So the Illinois Open Meetings Act allows any person the right to address public officials under the rules established by the public body, as it should be. The Village of Morton Grove's codes allow residents to speak on an agenda item at the beginning of the meeting and any person to speak on a topic of village concern for up to 4 minutes at the end of the meeting. Our ordinance provides that meetings are conducted pursuant to Robert's Rules of Order, as determined by the mayor. That's me. Robert's Rules of Orders require speakers to be courteous and avoid personal attacks and focus comments on village-related topics and not individuals. Robert's Rules of Order state it is the mayor's responsibility to enforce these rules, and I uphold that rule all the time. I am the biggest person for free speech. Mr. Vilk speaks at board meetings on a regular basis. At most meetings, he addresses the same topic, which he has addressed at previous meetings, misrepresents his conversations with elected officials, village staff, and makes personal attacks against not only elected officials, but more importantly, our staff. The last time Mr. Vilk addressed this board, he rudely and without a cause accused Ralph Shawinski, our village administrator, of being a criminal. Mr. Vilk's previous behavior at village board meetings is unacceptable, and I will no longer tolerate it. Therefore, effective immediately, Mr. Vilk will still have the right to speak at board meetings, as does all of our residents, and I'm all about free speech. His comments shall continue to be limited to 4 minutes. However, if he addresses this board on the same complaint or a topic that he has recently spoken about, or he personally attacks anyone, or acts rudely or disrespectfully, he will lose his right to continue speaking and will be barred from addressing the board for the next 2 meetings. Mr. Vilk, go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody received my letters for 8 pages. I'm not explain to all 8 pages, but I think everybody smile when I start these letters many times. I just try to explain to you budget and above. It's mean my question, because Teresa Hoffman-Listman told me send me letters, and my letters for 8 pages just because I'm not wanted to make like this. See my letters from this date, 2020, 2021, 2021. It's why I repeat, when easy to read all my letters, why I make it like this to repeat. First question, how much 1,000 gallon water cost for village now? The question is who do you need to extra money from people who spend less than $3,000 water in 2 months? If most residents spend more than $3,000 water, and according to pay more than minimum fee. Minimum fee, it's called by Ralph enough to keep water supply in good condition. Who and why write the rules so that it's difficult to understand? I think we have here some person, Teresa Hoffman-Listman, who is responsible about all rules, old and new, and she supposed to be answered for these letters because I'm running samples. New rule 745, it's called no additional cost. Everybody understands no additional cost. It means people save money, but it's not true. It's a tricky game because honest is supposed to make like this. People who spend more than 3,000 gallons of water, no additional fee. But people who spend less than 3,000 gallons of water, it's have additional fee because it's supposed to be have for 3,000 gallons of water. This is correct for my opinion, and I think everybody understands the rules. It's supposed to be clear to everybody who reads these rules. Where did 3% money village receiving under contract with Chicago from 2011 to 2012 go? Mr. Ralph, it's to you. Mr. Ralph also say that we switches from Chicago to Evanston, we saved $1 million. But my opinion is it just happens because water, 1,000 water gallon from Evanston cost less than $1,000, 1,000 gallon water from Chicago. It's my opinion to wait to keep to make saving $1 million. Maybe I wrote. Mr. Ralph, send me letters. Teresa Hoffman-Listman, please send me letters. I give more questions, and I hope you understand. I need writing down letters, not speak. But you have chance to speak to now or another meeting.
15 seconds, Rudy.
By microphone.
15 seconds.
Okay, anyway, I have a lot of questions, and I think everybody who present here, I mean, membership, Ralph, Mayor, and everybody read these letters, and I hope next meeting from 2 years later, before this next meeting, I receive answer by letters. Thank you so much.
We
Have a
received the
great day,
letter.
everybody.
We all received the letter. We all are in possession of the letter. Okay? Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you
very
so much, sir.
Any
Have a
no other
great day.
business? Anybody need a motion to adjourn, please?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion made by Trustee Mink, seconded by Trustee Whitko to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting is adjourned at 7:18.